This man is wasted on sheep.
Morning. Welcome to the first episode of Farming Things I've Never Done. Never have I ever milked a cow. So I'm up bright and early to do the stuff on the farm because I am on for an adventure to milk a cow. So then, shall we? I've got a bit of a journey to go. I'm currently at a train station. I actually have to get 4 trains and have a little sesh on the tube. It's basically about 300 miles. It's about 5.5 hour drive, but Zoe needs the truck, so I'm doing it on the train, and it's a 4.5 hours on the train. Got the world's biggest bag, because I've had to bring all my stuff, like farm gear, and I had to dress fairly smart, thank you, lighters, because I'm going into London. Right, we made it to London. Sorry line, there we go. Hey, you got my son? Platform 3. Oh, no. I've got the world's most expensive coffee and the world's most expensive sandwich, but that is my train. And I will see you in the morning.
Good morning, everyone. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell. You get notifications of Chris's videos every 3 days. Today, he is here in the northwest of England, seeing something he hasn't seen ever before. That's a lie. Done before.
I'm gonna milk a cow. Well, I'm gonna milk a lot of cows, actually. I'm gonna milk all the cows.
That is correct.
I'm gonna milk all the cows.
Every single cow.
I'm gonna milk a lot of them.
It's gonna be class.
What on earth is that thing, Thomas?
So this is a filter, so all the milk will go through it. Little bits of like, I don't know, hair, sawdust, anything. So just make sure it doesn't go in the milk, so the milk stays clean.
You have to change it every day?
Every milking, yeah.
Every milking?
Every milking.
Right.
So, yeah.
This looks like the most complex issue of the whole day.
Oh mate, it's like a skill to get these things on.
Oh baby. So this is my first ever milking experience, and I feel like I've cheated a little bit because I walked into a brand new parlour. Absolutely brand spanker. Look at this. Wow, what are they doing? Oh my goodness. We're gonna get oh my god.
So what we're doing now, you put these up.
Yeah. And that's what they go on after you've milked the cow, and that washes them. This is all fairly alien to me. I know kind of what happens. Cows come in, get fed, cuts go on, but it's gonna be an experience. What's with the floor? Like, did you choose the colour?
Yeah, so I couldn't choose between blue or green, and then the lads who were doing it said, why don't you go mixed match? And I was like, sick. There you go, happy with it.
Good man, thank you. Mate, you lot.
Oh, it's all set. Oh.
Such a fancy guy. Mate, they are coming for us. They're keen, aren't they? Right. She is hot-footing it. Oh my girl. Oh. Morning. Ladies, I'll be your milker today. I'm Chris, and I've never milked a cow, so...
It should do, black cow. That one, shut the gate behind it.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
What, because the collars count them?
Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
Yeah, so the collars, every single cow will have an identification collar on and a rumination collar, but we'll get into that in a bit. When you're at a dairy farm, and the most important thing is the teat prep, definitely here anyway. So obviously cows are inside at the moment, so they're a little bit dirtier than they would be outside. And you can hear as well the cake's dropping. Yeah. So every cow will get rationed, so we feed to yield. So the cow produces more milk. What will happen is the cow will get more cake, but she only gets 0.3 kilos more a day. So let's say she ups the yield massively on a day, it won't give her loads of cake and she'll get stomach ache. It'll just kind of...
Right, yeah. Just realised as well, I've never seen this part of a cow. I've never been at this height of a cow before. Like, it's quite intimidating actually, isn't it?
It's mad, isn't it?
They are big old animals.
Oh, yeah. You can hear like the kicking zone. And excuse me for the parlour, it's not been washed for 2 weeks, so normally it's cleaner than this. Ready to go.
She's going.
So that's the big thing about prepping, dipping him and wiping him.
Yeah.
is they kind of start knowing that it's milking time.
So they start letting it go?
Yeah, yeah. And when they get fed cake as well,
yeah,
they start thinking, right, it's
milk time. What's this thing I keep walking into?
ironing.
Oh, right, afterwards.
Yeah. Puts a barrier on the teeth before they sit down in the shed.
Yeah.
So now,
sorry, yeah,
we
standing
do,
right.
everything's sorted out. Oh god. There we go.
That's it.
That is it. Right.
Unclear?
Nope. Swing over. Are you going to swing it over? Swing it over.
I thought you were going to do that one, but
I can do this one. No, well,
does it matter what way?
yeah, so you can high. Right.
Pipes at the back.
And these clusters.
I've done it the wrong way.
Pipe at the back, plastic at the bottom.
So like that?
Yeah.
So that way.
The best way to do it is hold the end, so you can find it with your finger.
Okay, right. Yeah.
These clusters, a normal cluster would be like sucking the whole time. The minute it goes like that, it starts sucking. These are IQ clusters. It's a little bit special here. It doesn't suck until it has something on top of it.
Yeah.
And there's no thing. I do that.
Okay, yeah.
Try and get it up just because it's faster.
Yeah. She's a pretty one, isn't she?
Lovely, isn't she?
Oh, mate. What a cow.
So what they're doing is checking every single trough just to see if there's any food.
Big cows, that's what they do.
Big cows. Liberty?
Okay.
What do you do?
Do you squeeze it after every one?
You don't have to, but it's just getting the teats full of foam. And then they say you want to be 7 cows between each other when you're wiping.
Okay.
Because then it gives the product a contact time.
Yeah, I feel like I've got loads.
Oh, don't worry. It's only foam. Oh, Chris has just put wonky on, good milk it. And every single cow will have its own number. And so that's number 58, wonky. And she's dropped 0.73 litres, 0.84.
Already?
Yeah, already. So, yeah, so drop
that's
a litre.
in litres?
Yeah. Drop a litre.
Right, she's got the litre and... What? $1.62 litres. Go on, Wonky. That's insane. I didn't realise how quickly it, like... 2.5 litres. That's like my milk intake in a week. I mean, she's got 2 litres on the floor. And an extra nipple. I think I found the award for the best udder. Oh, I don't know actually, next door's pretty good.
So I think that is 290 and 38. It's 290. Funny story. As a heifer, was skinny as anything, carved and looked awful. And I said to my dad, and I was like, I don't think we should keep that cow. And he said, nah, we'll give it a chance. And that was probably 3 years ago.
Yeah, and now she looks like that.
So it just shows sometimes give a cow a chance or an animal, and they really the class.
Shows that the ginger guy knows best as well, doesn't it? Get back in your box, Tom. What breed of cows have you got? Because your cows are like a proper mixture.
Yeah, so we've got like a crossbreed of Ayrshires, Frisian, a bit of brown Swiss, and a bit of Holstein.
Yeah.
What I breed is a small Holstein. So if you go to like a Holstein herd, the milk yield will be ridiculous. Like not ridiculous, but really high.
High input, high output.
Yeah. So I'm quite low to a degree.
Same.
But we're happy. We want milk quality for our milk rounds that we do.
Right.
So
what do you feel like butter fat?
Yeah. Butter fat and protein.
Butter fat and protein. I know about butter fat. So when you're doing the sex semen and stuff, do you buy certain semen for a certain breed, or do you just go, oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So the smaller cows will get the bigger bull. The bigger cows will get the smaller bull. So like, the big cows like that big one we were talking about, the whole thing. I'll put a jersey on that. Because
to slow it down a bit.
I don't want them too extreme.
Nice. Bit like us with lambing, just messing about with different rams to different sheep, I suppose. Trying to be the right sized animal. Thank you for coming. How much has this new pilot changed your life?
Oh, it's unreal, like genuine. So milk yield increased. It's just time, you know, when you really get going. It's not, I've got 3 hours in the parlour now. It's kind of like, oh, if we really hit it, we can do an hour and a half. You know, when you've got a late finish or something like that, you can't describe how, so he took a step back and now we've taken like 3 steps forward.
Yeah.
Mental, and it's something I never thought we'd be able to do.
No.
And we did it, which is class. So this unit wasn't coming on, 197, and what it's saying is this cow's bulling. So the record will say, so it will, you try and put the unit on and go, what's going on here? You'll see the code.
Yeah.
Go, okay, that cow's bulling, we'll colour out the serving. Well, that's the cow we served last night. Yeah, yeah. How clever is that? So all you do is just press OK, go down.
Oh, right, we know, yeah. We know better than you.
Yeah, yeah, how mad's that?
That's crazy.
The next job, we've got a cow that's due to be dried off. Contrary to belief, cows have 2 months off every year between its calf. So just before it's about to calve, it has 2 months off to give it a bit of a break. So she has like a bit of a holiday, let's call it a holiday. And so I always drive off with a dry cow tube and a sealant.
So that cow's in calf now?
That cow's in calf.
She's due to calve in 2 months?
Yeah.
And you're going to give her the next 2 months and you're not going to milk her for 2 months?
No.
You're just going to
so
let her...
all she's going to do is get these dry cow tubes and then she's going to go into the dry cow shed.
Yeah.
2 months, we won't see her.
She's just going to eat food and live her best life. Yeah.
So we'll see her in 6 weeks. We bring them out of the dry cows 2 weeks before calving, and then she'll be with the milking herd, so we can kind of monitor her and make sure she's okay. See if she bags up. If she calves a week early, we can see her all the time. They start to show.
What's quite impressed me is how well you know each cow. Like,
and I don't know them as good as I used to, because we have Luke who milks for me now. I have a dairy manager, a dairy man, who does it all now. We work together really. I used to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
No, but it was more just with all the other things you've got going on. I just was still quite impressed. You're like, oh yeah, that cow's this, that cow's that. That cow will kick you, that cow this. And you're only looking at the like back end. Like.
So that's the thing I really love. I love cows.
Yeah.
Like you were saying,
I know.
cows and like everything else kind of comes after.
Yeah.
I just love it. I think the animal husbandry side is amazing.
Yeah.
So like when a cow's ill, it's weird. When a cow's ill and you do something good to cure it, you see 290.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
About being a farmer.
3 years. Oh, it's class.
About being a farmer, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're just squirting that inside the teeth.
Inside the teeth, yeah.
I thought that would bother her, but she's not worried at all, is she?
No. So we got another one. So that's just an antibiotic.
Yeah.
Let's say she has a high cell count, which is just the cells in a quarter. That just cures that. And then a sealant. So this sealant is like a plug.
Yeah, it's a plug for the actual teeth.
Yeah. So we're gonna reverse draw the teeth. So that means put the antibiotic up. So hold the end, reverse draw it, hold the top, then put it in so it acts as a bung.
And it bungs it in there. Stops any infection going in.
Yeah, exactly that. Because they're dry cows.
I would have thought that would be more uncomfortable than it is.
Yeah.
She's not really bothered at all, is
No,
she?
and she's a first calved cow. So let these first ones go. Let's turn this one.
So she goes that way.
She goes that way.
For her holiday. And that's where you worm her.
Worm her, do anything, bolus. And she'll have a magnet bolus as well, so we put magnets in all the heifers as well.
Magnet?
So, yeah, so the magnet's in the stomach, so if anything goes into the grass that shouldn't go into the grass, the magnet will take it and it won't just work around its stomach. Show you.
Hang on. Hang on.
What?
Hang on, what? You put magnets in the cows?
Yeah.
What? Am I going to sound stupid if I say, what, so in case you pick up metals?
Yeah.
That's literally it. So that goes inside the cow?
Stomach for its life.
For its life?
For its life.
And that picks up?
Yeah. I had a problem one day, cow had it years ago, and then they're £1 each, so every time they calve we just put them in.
Hang on. What, in case they eat like a
nail, anything, you know what I mean?
And that will stick to it in its gut and that will stay there happily rather than work its way around? And get...
and start
like perforate its bowel,
yeah. Because that's how cows get infections, from eating stuff that they shouldn't be doing. That just takes away from that issue.
So, when people chuck crap into my fields from the road, and then the cow comes along and eats it, that magnet will pick it up?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a cow die and you had a look at the magnet?
No, no. I've never seen a mag. I've never seen.
That's a video.
Yeah. So where is normally? Oh yeah.
Are they supposed to be walking straight through? Lost 3. Go on. Going through there, yeah. Cheeky. You get 2 pedicures now. Oh. Too busy YouTubing, mate, weren't you?
No. Oh, there's always mistakes.
And it's nearly finished. Oh, all done. Thank you for coming.
Stolen's GoPro. So the foot bath's just changing. The cows every night go for a foot bath. Every morning, sorry Chris. So the volume hose stopped. So what it does,
No way.
It dumps it all, then it high volumes it to spray it out twice, and then changes itself, and then it's refilling, and then it gets the chemical from up there on pump. So pumps it all in, so you don't have to handle any chemical or any product. And it changes it, so it's got a sensor, so every 75 cows it refreshes itself. So I have the counter. Mad, isn't it?
Don't even have a foot bath.
YouTube has done it. Oh, we were chatting about this yesterday. Like YouTube has done so much for me when I've been able to invest in the farm. Before that, our investments were like £2.5 grand into the farm every year, and if we had a big breakdown, that was gone. And then fortunately, I've been able to grow a YouTube channel, and then all the money that I get from it just into the farm, because I've kind of lived with not having a lot. I was really fortunate, so I was just like, boom, everything. And then in 5 years, 10 years down the line, 2 years, if it all goes tomorrow, at least I know I've done the most I could through what I could.
Yeah. Milking done.
Right, all you do is click on wash. That's it.
Done. What did I see? I thought something was going to happen.
What?
Like,
oh, they just press
Chris, that's it. Good job Luke's here, isn't it?
Part-time Tom.
So that's it, after milking they just come and like go sleep. They're so chill. But like, who is this weird guy in my bedroom? Hi. Tom, I've got a silly question and I want you to say the right answer here. Does each cow have its own individual bed and goes back to that bed every night? Please say yes.
There's definitely that kind of vibe where if you're looking for a cow, you'll know where she is.
What area she
to
likes.
A degree.
She likes a certain part of the barn. That's only half upsetting. I really wanted them to have their own bed and be like particular. So what is it, like a mattress they're laying on?
Yeah.
Like a little cow mattress, but then you just put the dust to get the poo.
Yeah.
Keep it clean.
Cows spend 14% of their life drinking water. So
no, they
everywhere
don't.
the water trough, we put rubber on so it's comfy for them. 14%
of their life is spent drinking water. Yeah. Wow.
Well, milk's 80% water, isn't it?
Well, I suppose so.
So they get scraped up twice a day, bedded up twice a day, fed twice a day. So every time they get milk, they get everything fresh.
So while someone's milking, someone scrapes up and rebeds.
Yeah, so what we've got under here, there's like a mattress under here, then the actual bed itself.
Yeah.
And it's a built-in brisket board as well. So it's like mega comfy.
Oh, no, I've upset her now.
Oh, she's alright.
Sorry, darling. Just going to use your bed. And what? Oh my God, they are comfy, aren't they?
Class, isn't it?
It's even like a little pillow.
So all that does is just keep the cow in a good position.
Yeah.
The cow to the right there.
Yeah, it's got actual cutouts, so she can lay her neck down and things like that.
Yeah. And you'll see cows.
Mate, that's better than my pillow.
So they went for the flex cubicle as well, absolute class, would highly recommend it. So you see that rubber there, see how much that cow is pushing on it?
Oh
so
yeah.
She doesn't, like steel doesn't move.
Yeah.
So when the cow pushing on it, she ain't going to damage, so there's no damages on her back, there's no, in fact, the steel, and she got up, she'd probably scrape her back. But now, it's just all soft and flexy.
Big shed, Tom.
Big shed.
Big shed, Tom.
Everyone loves big sheds.
I think this could be the biggest shed I've been in. I'm not even joking, that's a big shed, Tom.
Yeah.
Pretty big shed.
It's the dream from what we used to have. It's mad.
It's the one.
Yeah. Fine. Oh God. I'm so glad that I worked for probably 8 years, 9 years of my working life at the old farm.
Yeah.
I say the old farm, the old sheds and everything.
Yeah.
You kind of appreciate everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're going back to where the old building we knocked down was second hand in 1960. They put it up. It was an old war air hanger thing.
Yeah.
So we put 3 together, put cubicles in it, and that was what it was. It used to leak like a colander.
Like you milk these cows, you only sell about 20% back to the milk board.
So
Is it the milk board?
Yeah. So 80. So our milk gets processed, comes back in a bottle. So we 5 doorstep rounds, so delivering to the door, and then we 1 semi-retail that we saw this morning. And then 80% of our milk, and then 20% of the milk goes against the processing costs. So that just goes against the cost of doing it. We used to process on farm. My dad and my uncle used to do it, but then it just got too complicated, and it was just kind of take that pressure away from someone else. So that's how we do it, and it works well for us. We are mad for selling direct to consumer because I don't want the supermarkets to control what we're doing. Technically, that 20% that's going against our processing costs, really, I should probably not even produce that 20%, I don't think. I don't think it's worth it. Personally, I don't know. I think we've got too many cows, we can cut the cow numbers, and we could just
sell it all.
Yeah. This is what I like about, like, because obviously where we've started farming, trying to build resilience into your like business all the time, because we were talking about the milk price earlier. It's dropped to like, was it 30p?
30p,
I thought it was less,
so at the high, some were getting 52, 53p. That was proper high.
Yeah.
And
people that's the point where farmers actually made some money. Like now, it's below the cost of production.
100%, 100%. And the thing when farmers make money, they just invest it again.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, look at this. I know this is like we were saying, it's a bit different because he's done YouTube, but big shiny things, all that kit in there. Like none of it is cheap. Like nothing. No. It's not like. Everything costs so much money, and the investment's huge, and the investment's over years as well. So it's like you get a good price, you're like, oh, we can afford to invest in something. You go out, get a big loan, and then you got 10 years paying a big loan, and the milk price drops.
Milk price drops, interest rates goes up, feed costs go up. It's just mad, and obviously we're feeding just over 400 animals. Yeah. So it's just colossal, really.
Like the figures are just insane. But that's why I was like, so you did a milk round, you sell your milk well. You've got a vending machine. There was someone, I was here last night, what was it, about 10 o'clock, 9, something like that. There was like 3 girls randomly in the vending machine just getting like a milkshake.
Unreal, open 24/7, do that. We've got obviously the farm shop, which we'll just have a quick look at.
Farm shop. And then obviously YouTube.
Obviously YouTube,
like the biggest diversification you can, like, and that's part of the reason I'm doing it as well, because it's paying up. Well, hopefully going to pay our farming way as well a little bit, but it's just trying to build resilience into a market which is completely unfair.
100%. And because like a normal dairy farmer who sells as a bulk, and not everyone can do the way I do it, as in the dairy side. It just doesn't work for some people. For us, we are 2 yards away from Lytham, 5 miles away from Blackpool, so we can kind of do it. But like, I don't want the supermarkets to control what I'm going to get paid. It's all about, even our beef, like I say, we just sell it in the farm shop. So everything we do, the only time it leaves is goes to the abattoir, comes back a bit like your lambs, and then we butcher it all as well. So it's just, my dad and my granddad and my great uncle started it, and they just didn't want to do the normal.
It's just trying to control your own price a little bit, and it's having like the tiny bit, because I was talking to the old ginger fella last night around the table about farmers being price takers as well. Like, we're the only industry in the world that makes a product, goes to market and says, right, what are you going to give me? And it's just the way sort of farming is, but this is a way of being able to set your own price so that you kind of know what you're going to get for your own product.
We don't have the highs, we don't have the lows.
No.
We just kind of stay medium.
Yeah. I haven't actually said this in front of Tom yet, but I think that dairy farming is the hardest job in farming. I actually don't think there's a harder one. The commitment you have to look after these animals, to get them to produce the yields that you're getting, and not only that, then having to milk twice a day, every single day, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, your birthday.
You can't miss a milk.
Your missus' birthday, the birth of your child. Like, don't tell Joe.
I'm very fortunate. Like, we employ quite a bit of staff. Just because of farm shop and whatever, but like there's some farmers who just can't do it. The wife will be, the wife, girlfriend, whatever, will be giving birth, and they have to milk them cows. They'll pause it for 2 hours or something, but you will know about it. You know, you'll come back here. If I came back here 2 hours late, all them cows will be at that end and they'll be bawling, and you definitely know about it. That's the only thing with dairy.
The level of commitment from dairy farmers in particular, I just find mind blowing. Like, I couldn't do it, especially like every day, the early mornings, and
I think you could.
Don't know.
I think you could.
I couldn't do it. I do. I like. Don't get me wrong. Like, we do work a lot as well, but I just like having to do it every single day
twice a day. I don't know, it's a lot. Like it's a graft. It is a graft. The sheep job at the moment's okay. Lamb's worth a bit more. Milk, it just seems so unfair because a pint of milk in the shop, I don't even know what it costs. Like that's how, not like I'm loaded or anything, but it's an insignificant price. It's like less than £1 for a pint of milk. Like it's not a lot of money, and I know that every single household will be like, I'll pay 10p more so that the farmer actually earns some money and the cows, because it all comes down to the cow's health at the end of the day. I just don't understand why they just keep slashing the price and then putting these farmers in these pinches. It just seems cruel. But that's the side I'd struggle with, the like doing all the work for.
It doesn't make sense if anyone outside of ag looked at any ag business.
Yeah.
They'd go, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And the most successful people in farming are the ones that diversify, or unless the huge, we have huge
like
numbers.
Big industrial farms.
We're pretty small. We only milk 140, 170 in the herd, which we need to get down. We're small in the grand schemes of things.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That cow really likes you.
She's gonna jump in a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, Tills.
Favourite cow, is it?
Favourite cow. Scratch.
212. Did you choose that number?
No. It's just when she carved, that was the next number. So
that was the next number. So that's the end of my first ever Never Have I Ever series, which I think I'm going to carry on. Never have I ever milked a cow. Very interesting. We started about, Tom come around about 5:45. I say Tom come round to his parents' house where I was staying. Really interesting, really interesting. Don't already, obviously I expect you do, but give Tom Pemberton a little follow. He's got a really great YouTube. He's absolutely killing it. Thanks for watching. Till next time.